Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob, continuing the final narration series and the voice lines for the characters in Arknights. And as we are currently in round 2 of going through one character in each category, today we are once again amongst the guards, and as this is round 2, we are going through 5 stars. Which means, just like 6 stars, I had a bunch of options here. But, while I was thinking of doing a video originally on Spectre, but considered at the last moment against it, mostly because of one reason, and that is being that Spectre Altar is gonna be a thing in, what, maybe like 2 months? 2-3 months? I don't know. So, sometime soon. I would like to keep her for next time, or rather whenever that next time is, when we are back to doing 5 stars through this category. So even though I was thinking about Savage, she is 200, and Lappland, obviously this is the one we're doing today, most of these are not 200%, which is quite a shame. Well, with the exception of Swire. But I was thinking, like, why not? Why not Miss Crazy Pants? And I should actually swap her back to this. I was only swapping her to get the thumbnail picture. But yeah, why not Miss Crazy Pants? Considering the previous video was literally, well, you know, Texas. Why is that important? Well, for people that do not know, you'll know in a moment. But yeah, anyway, sadly enough, she didn't get any Ian voice lines yet, so we will be sticking to her original Japanese voice for the voice lines. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the file. Basic info: codename Lappland, gender female, combat experience 5 years. Place of birth, Siracusa. Date of birth, November 11th. Race, Lupo. Height, 162 centimeters. Infection status, infected confirmed by medical report. Physical exam. Physical strength, excellent mobility standard, physical resilience standard, technical acumen standard, combat skill outstanding, and Originium arts assimilation excellent. Profile. Lappland's real identity is unknown, her background a mystery. She has demonstrated impressive destructive prowess in tactical assault and search and destroy missions. She is currently a special ops operator for Rhode Island. Clinical analysis. Imaging tests for this operator showed blurry outlines of internal organs with visible unusual dark spots. Unusually high concentration of Originium particles were present in her circulation, indicating signs of infection and confirming her as infected at this stage. Cell Originium assimilation, 13%. Operator Lappland showed a massive amount of crystal formation. Blood Originium crystal density, 0.27 units per liter. Strict monitoring of Operator Lappland's condition is required. So yeah, pretty much, hold on, let me literally swap for a second back. If it wasn't indication enough, she literally has crystals pretty much everywhere across her body, growing and just pretty much replacing her skin as an organ with its own. This character is pretty much on death's door, especially with the 13% there. But yeah. Anywho, archive file number 1. We have struggled to understand Lappland's personality. Some consider her simply mad, despite how polite and personable she can be in daily life. She actively seeks out people to converse with, indulging her taste for gallows humor, eager to see how her conversation partners respond. Still, we know Lappland to be a dangerous element, and even at her most well-behaved, she remains frightening. Lappland has been marked for close medical observation due to severe symptoms of Aripathy. According to as yet unconfirmed reports, Lappland might have come from a certain family in Syracuse, known for moving in certain dangerous circles. But scouring all active and inactive lists involving Syracuse has failed to connect Lappland to any of the families. Because of the extreme risk involved in probing the Syracusan families, the investigation has been terminated. Archive File Number 2. Lappland's Aripathy symptoms go beyond the physical to cause an abnormal obsession toward a certain target of hers, even spurring her to excessive violence. Although Rhode Island has exerted some degree of control over her behavior while deployed, she still does more or less whatever she wants in battle, which has been a problem for coordinated operations with her teammates. Lappland's rather unique symptoms seem to enhance her fighting abilities, very rare among infected. Her weapon, a specially designed Eastern-style sword, complements her arts. She appears to wield her Originium power untrained through raw talent, even though Lappland's powers decay rapidly when released. Her deceptive fighting style and explosive offensive ability have allowed her to master her weaknesses. Furthermore, Lappland's uncanny ability to discern weakness neutralizes virtually any advantage an opponent with Originium power or other special ability may have. She is able to counter her enemy's attacks completely after only a few moments of observation. Archive File Number 3. Based on scattered reports and eyewitness accounts, Operator Lappland has a close personal connection to Penguin Logistics employee Texas, a liaison from the company to Rhode Island. Texas, for her part, makes a concerted effort to avoid contact with Lappland. Still, in situations where they were forced to work together, Lappland has not gone out of her way to antagonize Texas. In fact, she seems to be taking some degree of pleasure in Texas playing hard to get, as it were. Lappland treats other PL personnel cordially, but they have not warmed to her, and their meetings are always rather awkward, though thankfully rare. Lappland tries to get along with other Rhode Island operators, as long as no one gets in her way. Classified Log. All Lupus operators display a guarded reaction to Operator Project Red's presence, with Operator Lappland exhibiting the most intense, most uncontrollable aura of dread and animosity, as well as inexplicable euphoria. Until a solution is devised to mitigate the tension, keeping the two separate is advised. Archive File Number 4. Classified Log. Comment accessed from another classified source. In the future, you may want to think carefully about how you handle Lappland. She's a lone wolf. Note, this is Lupus slang for a Lupus orchestrized from the community, who's been hurt. She's lost her family and will never truly be a part of another one. You don't need to know what's been keeping her alive till now, and you can try to heal her wounds, but remember this. Madness can never be healed. Nothing in her past should happen again. If you still decide to keep her around, you'll ultimately be faced with a choice. Maybe you're not yet mentally ready to fight her. So please, listen to my advice again. For your sake and the sake of those you care about, do choose wisely. So yeah, I guess the most interesting part about Miss Crazy Pants here is probably this classified log here. Not the last one, but the one above it. Her behavior towards Project Red and the connection to the fact that while we know that she's from a Syracusan family, or should be from a Syracusan family, we don't have it confirmed that she was family to them, or she might have been just an employee who has witnessed something tragic happened to her people. But on the other hand, her reaction to Project Red is very interesting, considering other lupus are very, like, I don't want to have to deal with this person. I'm just gonna stand away. Bad vibes essentially just goes away. Lappland here, her reaction indicates to me two things. Either number one, Lappland was also training under grandma, maybe potentially, and she got kicked out of that family, became maybe a mercenary later on, or an employee of a Siracusa family, and therefore harbors a lot of animosity towards Red. But on the other hand, my second theory, if she is actually a child or a descendant of one of the Syracusan families, and not a mercenary for them, Red might have, or maybe not even Red, maybe just Red's other, how do I call them? Classmates? I don't even know. Others of Red's kind, or Red in person, maybe slaughtered her entire family, and whenever they meet now, she, even though she maybe doesn't remember, maybe she remembers her, has like a ton of animosity that just puts her in a bloodthirsty situation of, I want to kill this person in front of me very badly, but I cannot right now. But who knows? But yeah, anyway, let's go into the voice files, which means I'm gonna shut up now and you guys get to listen.
Yeah, Doctor. 執務室に武器持ち込んでも許してくれるよね。ここ座るよ。誰かに狙われてる？じゃあしっかり思い出してみて。どこで恨みを買ったのかを。もし復讐なんてしに来る奴がいたら躊躇せずやりなよ。一度武器を手にした相手は殺すのに理由なんていらないんだ。いつの間にかテキサスの周りも随分賑やかになったね。いいね。僕にもお友達を紹介してよ。僕が殺し屋だって。いいよ。解釈は任せるよ。僕は何者にだってなれるし、どんな仕事だってできる。そしてやりたくなったらいつでもやれる。僕がそうしたいと思いさえすればね。僕は力が好きだよ、ドクター。そんな僕の力を存分に振るえる仕事をくれる君は最高だ。この狂った世界でまだ何か楽しみがあるとすれば、それは僕の力で全てをねじ伏せることぐらいさ。テキサスあの子は僕のことをものすごく怖がってるけど、別に何かするつもりはないよ。ただ僕は昔のテキサスに戻ってもらいたいだけさ。今みたいな育児なしじゃなかった頃のね。あれは赤いの、まさか。ドクター、絶対にあれに近づいちゃダメだ。でも不思議な感じだ。戦ったらきっと死んでしまうのに。こんなにもあの子と戦いたいなんて。テキサスとの昔話が聞きたい？怖いもの知らずだね、君は。まあいずれわかるさ。話すのは僕じゃないけどね。眠るがいいさ。せめて今は甘い夢を。正義の道は暴挙の使徒により断たれた。我が主よ、復讐と悪意の名のもとに弱き者を導きたまえ。どんどん強くなる僕の力、愛してくれるよね。君の寵愛、確かに受け取ったよ。 テキサスにはこれができるかな。そう、これでいい。もっともっと力を解き放とう。これは君の使命だよ。隊長はテキサスにやってもらおう。僕のチームにはテキサスを入れてよ。諸君、君らの顔なんて覚えてられないけど、まあ行こうか。君たちが敵？手加減なしで頼むよ。僕に退屈させないで。お手並み拝見と行こうか。さて、どうするかな。悪くない位置取りだね。ほら頑張れ。もうちょっとで僕に勝てるかもしれないよ。君にできるかな。抗ってみなよ。さあ、あと少し。この程度で終わりなの？つまらないな。僕お手製のミルフィーユ。味はどうだい？まあまあかな。何人か逃したのは僕の責任だね。最高だね。あいつらをぶっ殺してやりたい欲望がますます高ぶってきたよ。あれ？赤い影が一瞬見えた気がする。君のことを知れば知るほどテキサスのことも分かってくる。最高だね。アークナイツ。おはよう、ドクター。
Right then, crazy be crazy, I guess. But yeah, I think this will do it for today. For this one at least. Oh boy. Another one of those, if they ever expand on Texas's story, I hope they include, well, they probably should include Lappland in it as well, and give some kind of background or flashbacks to what the hell happened to between those two in the past. But yeah, anywho, thank you all for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.